Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been lagging on the videos. And I'm here to change that because officially it is my year starting now. This is the benefit of having your own bathroom, is that you can just do whatever you want. It's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Also not the morning. It is 11:54, so it's pretty late in the afternoon. I was talking to my roommate, as one does, and I'm gonna get ready for my 4th of July right now. Starting off with shaving the mustache because I've been a busy girl. I'm also gonna shave my face while I'm at it because sometimes your makeup just doesn't go on as nicely if you don't shave your face. I'm also dealing with some fucking acne. If anyone knows how to help me, be great. My skincare routine is just very simple. I don't know what is going on. For those of you not caught up on my life, which is like, how could you not be caught up on my life? I've been dating. I've been having literally just like an absolute blast dating, but now it's a little serious. I'm gonna blabber on to you about my boy problems, and then inevitably we're gonna get into me blabbering on about this boy that I like. Last year, I became a single fucking girl. I was in a relationship for 4 years and a quarter. And you know, I feel like when you're in a relationship in your 20s, early 20s, which I was in that relationship for obviously 4 years. I'm in my mid 20s. There's just like pivotal growth that needs to be done when you're alone. And if you don't have like that type of discipline to be able to achieve that kind of growth while you're in a relationship, then I feel inevitably your relationship is gonna suffer. And essentially that's what happened in my relationship. After 4 years, we decided to call it quits. I don't really know if we're like still friends or not. It's like a very big gray area right now because obviously, like, you know, I started dating and feelings get hurt. So it's been a little interesting, to say the least. Finished shaving my face. I had to do that before I showered. I gotta get off of my thing now. Things have been like a little interesting. Friendship, relationship, obviously I was with him for like a super long time. So I did want to try to make it work as friends, but then like out of respect for the people that like I will inevitably end up dating in the future, it just gets kind of iffy, right? It also begs the question of like, can you be platonic friends with a man, right? I feel that in friendships, I always see that it's always easier for the girl to retain friends with the guy because the girl won't be, you know, attached or be, you know, just holding out their feelings for the guy. Whereas a lot more times than not, the guy will be holding out hope for him and the girl to get together, which is not a genuine friendship. Still trying to navigate that at the same time as being respectful of the guy that I'm seeing, which I will get into. Let's talk about male friendships. So I have these 3 guy friends, which have always been platonic friendships. And I want to talk to you about why I don't think male friendships end up working that well. So I've been friends with these guys, all of them, one for a decade, over a decade now, one for 5 years and one for 6 years. And we've been like pretty close. Usually it's on like a catch-up basis where it's like, oh, we haven't talked for a while and they'll hit me up, I'll hit them up, like whatever it may be, right? And literally as soon as I became single, keep in mind, like one of them is like my best guy friend, like my best guy friend, 10 plus years. But as soon as I became single, we were like drinking, we like drunk, we were like laying on my bed, which like maybe, yeah, shouldn't be laying on my bed. Got it. But like this is my best friend. Like I had been on his bed before and he had been on my bed before. Like so it was like all just chill, normal stuff, right? Or so I thought. So we're laying on my bed and then we're like drunk and I could see him scooting closer and closer to me on the bed. And then he like tries to put his arm around me like to cuddle me and then just retracts like right away. That was like how many months ago? That was 5 months ago now. It's almost been half a year. We have not spoken about it. So it hasn't really put like a tamper on our relationship because I've always known he's had a crush on me, but I feel like if he looked at it like very objectively, he would realize that we just like do not get along. Like we took a trip to go see his mom because his mom like loves me. I love his mom. We took a trip to go see her. She bought my flight. We went up there and we like literally argued like a couple about something so stupid. And like if that is a platonic friendship argument, I can't only imagine what it's like having real arguments with him. But I will say every time we've argued, like he's always owned up to it. He's always like apologized. Always like, if anything ever happens where you question our friendship, just let me know. So I'm constantly torn between talking to him about it or not. So I don't really know what to do about that. Still, it's been 5 months, so still haven't figured it out. Okay, and then I have these 2 other guy friends who like I'm pretty close with. I like to think like best friends. Not best friends, that's like a little dramatic, but like really close friends with that I've been friends with for like 5-6 years, right? I met them both in college, in different colleges, and we've been like friends ever since, platonically. As soon as I tell both of them that I'm single, one of them is like, oh, why did you never consider me as an option? Because we're friends? Because you're my guy friend for a reason? I wouldn't keep you around if I was considering you as an option this whole time. And then the other one, I told him that I was single, and he was like, when's my date? Here's my date application. He starts like sending me stats, like 6'1", like blah. And I literally pivoted. I was like, are you on Hinge? I'm on Hinge because I'm on Hinge. Backstory. I'm gonna release a whole video about that soon, I think. But yeah, it just like begs the question of like, I think I could be friends with these guys platonically, or any guys platonically, but I think it's just a matter of their end. Can they be friends with me platonically? Because it just seems like they're all just waiting for the opportunity with me. And anyway, I gotta brush my teeth and I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna talk about this guy that I've been seeing. So let me brush my teeth and shower. So I'll see you guys after that. Okay, please excuse my appearance. I'm fresh out of the shower, doing my skincare. I just do like a little bit of a hyaluronic serum while I look to make sure there's no spiders in my bathroom. Try not to like rub my face as much as possible because the guy I'm seeing looks so young and he's older than me, and I don't want to prematurely cause wrinkles. What were we talking about? So the guy I'm seeing initially, well, let me start back on my Hinge story. So initially when I first was like, okay, I'm gonna start dating, I need to have fun. I'm living in the city in my 20s. Like, I'm just here to have a good time and a good time only. So I decided I would get on Hinge. Someone had told me like, oh, Hinge is like the more serious of the dating apps. Did not realize that because like, you know, I'm just like, I'm not gonna stop my husband from walking through the door. I am just like looking to have like a good time and have fun and like make connections and do all the things you're supposed to do in your 20s, right? I go on my first date on Hinge. Terrifying, scary. It went really great, and then he didn't want to see me again. Totally fine. That's just what happens when you're dating. He was almost exactly like my type though, but he was not my type mentally, if you pick up what I'm putting down. I go on my second date, and my second date goes super well. And I end up dating this guy like for a while. We end up seeing each other like 8 or 9 times. But then after our first date, right, I'm not, you know, I guess when people put monogamy on their profile, it means that they're only seeing one person at a time. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Like, to me, that was like, oh, you're looking for like a monogamous relationship, like a relationship just 1v1. I didn't know that it meant that they were only like dating one person at a time, right? So I think if I remember correctly, so I go on my first date of being on Hinge, and the third guy has on his profile monogamy, and like to me, I'm just like, okay, like he's just looking to just be with one person. Cool. Didn't really think like all that much into it. But mind you, like my second first date had gone so well that like he had initiated on our first date like, oh, like I had a really good time, like I hope I can see you again. And so I like fully intended on seeing him again, which I ended up doing many times. But I had fully intended seeing him again, but I was gonna go on this third date anyway. I had this date plan, and there was a third date, and then this was technically my first date. I had been like actively like playing the field, like seeing what's out there, like as a girl should when she's dating in her 20s, you know, like scope the field, see what's out there, and then settle for like, not settle, but like choose the best one and stick with that, right? That's what I was gonna do, and that's what I ended up doing. I gotta change, hold on. I'm gonna let my skincare like seep in for a second before I move on to doing my makeup. Okay, so I found about me, I'm the type of person that's never late, so I hate when people are late. So I'm going on this fourth date, I'm fully ready, I'm in my living room, I'm pacing around, I'm freaking out because I see this man on Hinge. He's very attractive, like borderline, like out of my league type of attractive. That's how I classified him, right? So I'm freaking out, and he tells me like 6 minutes, 5 minutes after the time they were supposed to meet that he's here. So I go outside, I go down the street to the fake address I gave him, and I meet him, and he's standing outside of his car, and I'm like actually like shook. Like, this man is so fine. Like, I have been known to have a type, right? I'm into Asian men. I'm into men that wear glasses. I have a type, and he's just like, his hair is slicked back. Like, he is fine, like super fine. We go on our date, everything goes super well. He picks me up at like 4:30, but ends up being like 4:35, 4:36 because he's late. And later on, he would have told me that like he wasn't late. He actually got there like 2 or 3 minutes early, but he was just freaking out in his car, which I'll give him that one because I was doing the exact same thing, but just in my apartment. Our date goes super well. We just like get along, like we just click instantly, like we just have like that kind of connection, and it just goes really well. Like I said, he picks me up at 4:30, 4:35, 4:36, and then we don't stop hanging out till like 3:30. So it was like an 11-hour date, and that had been like the longest day I had ever been on. He kisses me at the end of the night. I'm like stoked, right? And like, I am not the type of person to kiss at the end of a first date. I actually almost actively avoid it for the most part. I have curved many men who have tried to kiss me at the end of a first date because it's just like, I'm still getting a vibe check. But since I got along with him so well, I just like wanted him to kiss me so much so that he was like gonna leave, right? And I'm sure he would have maybe tried to kiss me, maybe, I think. But I like was like, oh, we should go like check out the roof, because like the roof of my building is really nice and it's higher than like most of the buildings in this area. So you could see like a really nice overlook. So I was basically giving him the assist. Here you go, please kiss me. If you miss this assist, jail. Yeah, so he kisses me. We're just like, we need to part because it's 3:30 in the morning. You need to go home. I need to go to sleep. We decide we're gonna keep seeing each other. So for a while, I'm seeing the guy from second date and then the guy from fourth date at the same time. I'm basically seeing them like second date, fourth date, just back and forth, seeing them. And then this is the kicker. The guy from the second date, really, he was super guarded. Let me get my makeup. It's time for it is get ready with me time. I'm going to, before I continue with my story, I'm going to a 4th of July party tonight where I'm going to meet some people where it is imperative I make a good impression. It's like I was saying. I'm gonna get ready now. I'm gonna try to tell this story pretty fluidly at the same time as doing my makeup. I've never been good at that. I don't know what makes me think I'm all of a sudden going to be good at that. We're going to attempt. The guy that I went on a second date with, he begins to slowly show me his true colors. He'll like get mad, lash out, like say things where it's just like it could be delivered better, right? Like it's not horrible what he did say, but to an extent, as a love interest, I'm expecting some discipline when it comes to not saying crazy things to me, right? Especially like it's the beginning. Like I had only overall seen the guy like 8 times. So it was just the beginning of our relationship, situationship thing. Also, with that guy, I had let him know after like the 3rd date or so, when it started to feel like it was getting a little bit serious, that I was seeing somebody else at the same time as him. And literally out of spite, you know, I had communicated with him and like had been like upfront to at a point where I felt comfortable to do so. I communicated with him, like he had started to see another woman and he didn't even do me the service of letting me know. And the reason I know this is because he had been, and like I said, I'm super new at this point to Hinge and online dating. So like I like changing my profile on Hinge so my matches could see. So like the people I'm dating could see like new pictures and like it's like a nice surprise, right? But I could understand now, because I understand dating more, it can be interpreted like, oh, like she's still looking. So he had told me that. He's like, oh, I always check your profile to see like if it changes. And so one day I looked on his profile and I hadn't really been the type to check the people I'm dating's profile until he had like mentioned that to me. And then like the 4th date guy had also mentioned that to me, that they like check my profile. So now I'm the type now to check profiles. So I check his profile and it had changed drastically. And one night he had texted me, and he had been texting me super inconsistently, just like not like how he normally texts me. And he had texted me like this like long good night message, like, oh, good night, Jay, like I'm sorry we haven't gotten to talk to each other very much, like, and like I thought we were like talking to each other fine, we were just lagging. So I had confronted him and I had been like, hey, like, are you seeing other people? Like, you changed your profile and then you texted me like a night text and then you kept texting me you miss me, all these things. And he's like, wow, like you, because he'd always be like, I'm a psychology major, like you can't put things past me. And then he tried to get past me that he was seeing somebody else. He's like, wow, like you are the psychology major, blah blah. So he had essentially told me he just started seeing that girl out of spite because I was seeing somebody else. That was a ding on his profile, along with like him lashing out, getting angry, saying things he didn't mean. Him just seeing that girl and communicating with me, I would have been totally fine with it because I just want him to be happy, even if it doesn't have anything to do with me. But the fact that like he made it a big deal that I was seeing somebody else, but then didn't do me this service of letting me know he was seeing somebody else and I had to find out, was kind of like, okay, the double standard is clearly not there. It ended up being like, he brought me flowers like 3 times. He brought me flowers on our first date, but it ended up being, I think 8 or 9 dates that we saw each other. And then he had lashed out on me one final time, and I had just decided that I didn't want. I'm in the business right now, right? I'm not super young. I'm in the business of taking people exactly as they are, and I didn't want to ask him to change or anything, and he should have known, I guess, to have the discipline to like not yell at me, essentially. So I had just cut him off, and then after that I did like a little bit more dating, and then I realized every time I see the 4th date guy, like our connection just grows more and more. And there have been many times where I'm like, oh yeah, like our connection is done growing, like we're good, like it's just gonna stay like this. And I hadn't felt like super strongly about him, but every single time I saw him, like it just kept growing more and more, which is obviously a good thing. But I just have been out of the game for so long, I forgot, what it was like. So I had inevitably decided in my dating journey that I was gonna stop dating and just see him, and that is where I am currently trying to decipher what I want to tell you guys. every time we hang out, we just have like a really good time and we just connect really well. And we're just like very compatible, and it's like very evident. Like he's also just like amazing in and of himself. Like he communicates so well and so clearly. We have had like, you know, hiccups where like he's obviously jealous that I'm dating and things that like really do come with the territory. All of our like little things have been like we could overcome them, and they're like really not major. But yeah, every time I see him, it just, I don't know, like, yeah, like our connection just grows so much, and I am constantly in awe of just the person that he is and how like well-rounded he is, I guess, because he's the oldest guy I've dated. He's like 3 years older than me, which isn't like that old, but he's the oldest guy I've dated. And I guess I'm just like not used to like the level of maturity that he is, but it's like really nice because I mean, who doesn't want like a mature man in their life? It just makes things so much easier. I think that's why like dating in your 20s just fucking sucks, because you're dealing with like such immature men incessantly all the time, and they think that they like know everything. Because you know, like when you're in your 20s or like when you're 18, you just think you know everything, but you like literally don't know anything. It's been like really refreshing and really nice. I have not found anything I don't like about him, which is interesting because I am, you know, I'm not the type to get like blinded by rose-colored goggles. Like I'm gonna see like what your red flags are almost instantly, because I'm just not in a stage right now to waste my time, much as I would love to waste my time and continue dating and, you know, just being casual. It's also like I am trying to find my husband, unfortunately. Time's taken. I'm not getting any younger, truthfully. I haven't found anything I don't like about him, which is really crazy. We've been hanging out now for like a few months. It's like just about the time where like I begin to meet his people. He's met, you know, my work coworker. We went on like a double date because I'm pretty close with her, and he's met my brother because that one just happened. Really, that one wasn't like incredibly intentional. Yeah, so these are gonna be the first people I'm meeting from his side. We're going to a 4th of July little thing, and I'm gonna be meeting his girlfriends, and I'm quite excited, truthfully. Very, very excited. I think it's just about time I end up meeting people in his life. Maybe, I mean, we're not dating, like we're not like official or anything, so I don't really know how the cadence of these types of things work, truthfully. I have no idea. But like, he's met so many people in my life, so I think it's about time that is like reciprocated, I think. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing tonight, going to this party. I'm getting ready for it now because I do like to have my makeup just like, you know, sit on my face for way longer than I should. I might end up going to do stuff today, like run errands or something, but I also might not. We will see. But right now I'm gonna finish my makeup, and I need help picking out an outfit. And I also need to do my hair. So I'm gonna show you guys that. I need to finish my makeup right now. I'm getting to the eyes, so I can't really like multitask as well. So I'll show you guys that when I get there. Hopefully at the end of this, I'm gonna have like a little bit of like a vloggy portion of my 4th of July. Maybe like a little bit like of before or something. But yeah, I'll catch you guys when I'm done with my makeup, and then I'm gonna do my hair, and then we're gonna pick out an outfit, and then see you guys then. Okay, I've just finished my makeup. This is what we're going with. The girl's got acne. I did like a little bit of like a sparkly eye, and then I actually did lashes. I've been wearing lashes recently. I usually don't wear lashes, but I've been wearing lashes because they kind of get lost behind my glasses. These lashes get lost behind my glasses, but sometimes I choose not to wear my glasses. So I probably will wear my glasses tonight. So the lashes will continue to get lost behind the glasses, but for now I'm going to remain blind. I was about to do my hair. I have it plugged in, and I was about to like, you know, I straightened it yesterday because my man came over. My man, but not my man, but my man, but not my man, but my man. So I straightened it, but I need to like touch it up because it's not really straight, but I'm hungry. Let's go make some noodles. Quick intermission. Okay, I'm in the kitchen making my noodles. You guys haven't even seen our new kitchen yet. I'm gonna really do the bare minimum right now with the cooking thing. It's lunchtime, and I'm supposed to meet him around 4:30 outside of town. So I'm just gonna do something really easy. I think we're gonna eat, so I don't really want to eat like that much, right? I got these noodles with him. Also, it's 1:13. We're probably gonna end up eating something, but for now, we need to eat. So If you haven't tried these bulldog noodles, this is the carbonara, the creamy carbonara flavor. Very spicy. Yeah, this is the spicy sauce and then the powder. I'm gonna make this. This is what I'm doing. This is the process. Also, I feel like I haven't really shared too much about my man. He's not my man, but he is, but he's not. Yeah, so we've gotten to a point where he's met some people in my life. But yeah, he's met so many people in my life that it's about time that I meet people in his life. But like I said, like, he's not my man. So I'm like, is this too soon? We've been seeing each other for like a few months. I'm like, is this too soon? I don't really know. I don't really know how it works. Yeah, I'm going to meet his girlfriends tonight. I know people have strong feelings about girlfriends. I'm not really the type to have strong feelings about girlfriends because I'm not the type to feel insecure about something until you give me a reason to. I don't really have a reason to feel insecure about it. So I just don't. I just choose not to. I'm also very like certain about myself. So I don't really, but I mean, who knows? Who knows how it's gonna go tonight? So I could, all of a sudden be feeling super weird about it afterwards, but we'll see. We're not supposed to stay that long, so I mean, I don't really know if that's gonna end up happening or if we're gonna end up staying long or not. So we're gonna go to some little get-together thing. If we don't end up staying there long, we end up coming back here, I'm hoping we can go see fireworks on the roof or something. So we'll see. That's the plan for tonight though. I'm just like utterly like obsessed with him. It's super interesting because I haven't felt this way in a long time. I've been out of the game for so long, so I haven't really experienced feeling like this in a while, and I thought it was going to be in my last relationship, like perceivably forever, so it's kind of interesting. Anyway, I have these cookies. If you see these cookies at your local Ralph's, try them. They're really good. I might make some of these before I leave because they're really good. Really good. I want to make my noodles. Catch you guys back when I have my noodles. I just finished making my noodles. I think I put too much water because normally my man makes it for me. Not my man, but my man. I'm gonna eat my noodles. They're really hot right now and they're gonna be so fucking spicy. But I'm gonna eat this and then we'll finally get to, it's so hot. Finally get to me doing my hair. Also had a snack. Quite snacky right now. In a little bit, catch you guys when I'm doing my hair, when I'm done with my noodle. I haven't eaten this by myself yet and it's really spicy. My nose is running and my lips are spicy. Okay, I'll just do it in a little bit. Okay, my mouth has calmed down and I'm here to straighten my hair a little bit more. It just gets like a little frizzy overnight, so I just need to go over it a little bit and just make sure it looks really good because I have to look really good tonight because I'm gonna be meeting people and socializing is very stressful. That's just what I'm doing today. I was also thinking about maybe putting some braids in my hair, like maybe just like one on each side. But with my hair right now, I definitely just want to make sure that the hair on my face looks best. Since I straightened it already last night, I'm kind of just making sure it looks okay. Guys, if you have a dating drama, please leave it down below. I love dating drama. It's so interesting. When I was in my little love triangle of dating both men at the same time, I know that this is gonna sound fucked up because it was fucked up. I mean, they both knew that I was seeing other people, so it's not like I wasn't being transparent, but I was having a great time. I mean, like, I liked them both at the same time, like, a lot. Like, I wasn't just dating them, I wasn't just dating both of them to make them both suffer. Like, I actually did like both of them a lot. Definitely just one was giving more friendship vibes than the other, which is interesting because the guy that I did not end up going with, obviously, his best friend literally has the same exact birthday as me. And I'm just wondering, like, how does she deal with you? That's mean. That's really mean. Okay, I got like bangs not that long ago, and then I have this one short piece that just hangs out. It's so annoying. So I try to kind of like curl it so like it looks like it fits in. It kind of just like looks bad, but it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna wear my glasses tonight, I've decided. So my bangs will kind of like fade into my glasses a little bit. Oh, it's my hair. Like I said, I just want it to be like a little bit straighter. I'm gonna put some braids in. Turn off my straightener. This is the first time I'm putting my glasses on today and I feel like I can see so clearly right now. I'm gonna put in two little braids. I'm gonna put one on this side and then one on that side. I actually did this on my first date with the guy and I've done it a few times since we started dating as well. Just a normal braid, nothing fancy about it. It's also, what time is that? It's 2:05. I have to leave at 3:30 to go meet him a little bit after 3:30. So I have like an hour and a half-ish to get ready right now. So let me finish my braids and then I really need help picking an outfit. So then we'll pick out my outfit together. I'll see you guys in a second when I finish this. I'm gonna pick my outfit and I have it picked out partially, right? So let me show you. Okay, so essentially regardless of what top I pick, I'm just gonna be wearing black jeans. Classic black. They're straight jeans. So they're not wide, they're just like a standard straight jean. That's what I'm gonna wear. I'll have to show you it on because it doesn't really look like anything when it's not on, but you guys have seen this blue corset many times. So I was thinking of wearing this potentially with the black jeans or this top. This is for sure gonna look like nothing while I'm holding it up, but it like is an asymmetrical top. It has like one that goes like that, and then the other one just goes, the other strap just goes straight like this. And if I wear this top, I'm gonna end up wearing this denim jacket, just like a gray pinkish denim jacket. But if I wear the blue top, I'm probably just gonna wear no jacket. So let me check the weather real quick. Okay, I don't know what time we're gonna get there, but it says around 8 p.m. it's gonna be like 73, and then by 11 it's gonna be 68. So it's really a matter of I think I'm gonna get cold or not. That's why I feel more inclined to wear the black top. Let me try it on and then I'll show you, because I really don't know right now what I'm gonna choose, but I'll show you. Let me go put it on real quick. Okay, literally as I was getting dressed, I was like, I'm gonna wear this outfit. A little bit of crop, not too bad. I just feel so much more comfortable with the jacket on. Like my little security jacket, especially it's like a baggy one, covers up my body, which I like. I don't really like to show my body all that much. This is just my comfort zone type of outfit. This is what I'm wearing for the 4th of July. I'm gonna leave like in about an hour. I just like to get ready really early because I'm just so type A. I'm gonna leave in like an hour to get going. I had to check traffic because traffic could be bad today, depending, you know, I'm not really sure. It's kind of early still. This is what I'm wearing. Thanks for letting me blabber on about my boy things. Not really issues, because I'm not really having boy issues. Thanks for letting me chat about my boy issues and my boy stories. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the company getting ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a like. Subscribe down below to my channel because it really helps me out. And if you have things you want to see from me, things you want to hear me talk about, comment down below because I would love to take your suggestions. And until then, I'm gonna see you guys in a few weeks in my next video. So from one love cycle to another, I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.